Hey y'all, it's Black Anchorist. And let's talk about this ride.
Yeah.
The ride at Circus. You're in Vegas? It's a ride called Circus.
Oh, no, it's called El
He's
Loco.
laughing
It's called El Loco.
because the ride that
She's making a video. This is so funny. All right, look, man.
so
Yo.
no,
All right.
Can we get the ride? So
All right, do the ride.
we're staying at Circus, you guys. It's a fun
So funny.
Vegas circus themed resort that's here in Vegas. Is it number one?
Talk about the other rides that you
No.
were scared of.
But it gives you that feel of a circus, you know. It's fun, a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real circus, like peanuts on the ground. Yeah, circus. So inside Circus, there is an amusement park. So I was like, oh snap! Let's get tickets for me and Spivey and do a Black Jaegerist host thing because that's what we do. We review, we host, and so got there thinking it was only 2 hours left and that we had enough time. Got there and they're like, you got 55 minutes. I'm like, what? 55 minutes? Okay, well that's fine.
Yeah, we had to sprint through that thing to get
Had to sprint through the adventure park. The first ride your boy wants to go on.
Hey, yo. It was a good ride.
The first ride your boy wants to go on. It was just like one square of people.
It was like a pendulum.
It was not like a pendulum. We went all the way slowly, gradually in the air until we were upside down.
Hey, man.
No bar coverage from the front. It wasn't like the cage
That shit was
or
crazy.
whatever. It was like you're just looking. I didn't look.
That was fun. That was fun, bro. That was crazy. It was insane. She didn't open her eyes not one time.
I did
Not
not
one.
because that's not the
I think
ride
she opened
I
it
wanted
once
to
where she
start
was like
off
upside
with.
down.
I wanted to start off with something chill.
That was
Teacups.
chill.
Slingshot. You know.
You didn't want to do slingshot.
Not that slingshot. I'm sorry. No, slingshot was the drop ride. I did not want to do that.
She was gonna survive. She
And
should have lied to y'all.
we didn't do that. He didn't do that. He could have. He could have went on there. I was not going on there.
Oh,
with him.
now-
But we didn't have enough time, so it didn't matter
We
anyway.
didn't have enough time.
Because by the end of the night, I was like, I'm scared of slingshot, but now I feel like I can conquer
You can
any
do anything.
roller coaster.
After that. Yeah.
So then we see these two rides. Is this where it happens? No. Then we go on the disc ride.
We going to dish ride. That
It's a
dish
big
ride was
ass
hard.
disc pendulum that goes
That
up in the
disc
air. And you're
ride
like,
was
wow!
hard.
You're holding on to one bar.
Hey, yo.
It's like
It's swinging you all over the place.
it's like the merry-go-round
That mug was hard.
on steroids.
I love
Like
it.
the little playground merry-go-round
It was
where it's
great.
like one bar and you hold on to it. It was like that on steroids. That one was fun. It was cool. Third ride we went on, I was like, okay, this seems cool. It's a little roller coaster,
What was it? Canyon Buster or some shit?
Cannon busters.
Yeah, something like that.
So we go in there. I was a little nervous, but
She was scared as shit.
I was very scared. But then we went there, a lot of flips and dips.
Man, she screamed the whole time.
I screamed, but it was fun. Head binked around like a ping pong ball.
And then she looked at me as if,
It was
why did
crazy.
we take that, right? Then we
But
get
no,
to-
we did. No, I did. I was cool with it.
You did not.
I was cool with it by the end. I was scared, but I was fine.
Yeah, all right.
That one I was fine.
Yeah,
It was really my head that got binked around that I was like
after the
having
next
an
one,
issue.
Anything was okay. Go
So
on,
y'all,
get
that
to the
brings
fourth.
us to the Loco.
Get to the fourth.
Don't. Where's the zoom in? Where's the zoom? Don't ride the Loco. Don't do it.
It's El
Don't
Loco.
ride it.
It's El Loco.
Don't ride El Loco,
Hey, man,
the Loco,
you can
the
do it.
red and black
I
or
would
yellow
do it
and
again.
black ride.
I'll do it again. That was fun. That was fun.
No, I'll never do it again.
That was good stuff. It was crazy.
You
as
couldn't
hell.
pay me.
Yo,
You
the
couldn't
dip.
pay me.
The dip was so like crazy. It was literally like a 90-degree dip. Like it was like, yo,
Yo.
you going like straight down into like, yo, that was nuts.
Yo.
That was a crazy ride, bro. You was upside down, twirling and shit. It was crazy.
So y'all, we're in line for this ride. We're next in line. We get in the seats. It was 8 seats, we were in the middle. So it was like 2, 4, 6, 8. We're like, we're gonna sit in 6, because forget that. There was these 2 bigger dudes that was trying to get on the ride, but the ride kept blinking red, which was crazy. And
it was too big. They knew that.
They were
too big.
They were too heavy. So the ride had to let them off, and I was like, dang. And so they like checked the ride, and they're like, oh, okay, we can send it off. And I'm like, okay. And that should have been my first sign. That should have been my first sign. I was like, that's a little weird. They don't know how to, like, the ride's beeping red. What's going on? Like, I don't know about that.
Man, they were just trying to give him a shot.
But I get it.
That was all.
But I get it. Big dudes wanted to go on. They tried. They didn't help. So I'm like, like hold them a little seat belt down. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do this. So they get off the ride, right?
Yeah.
They get off the ride. All of a sudden, it's time to go. So we go, and we go about 50 feet, and the first 4 cars of our ride just goes, and we stop. And I'm like, that's not right.
Clean separation.
I'm sorry. Our cart of 8 people, like, cut in half, and 4 of them just dipped. And I'm like,
it was like a magnetic thing. It was like, it just like kind of just like let them go, and they kind of like just went. And then I kind of thought that was like part of the ride, where it's like, just like 4 go, and then another 4 goes, and she was spazzing off rip. She was like, yeah, look,
no, you guys. No, what? First of all,
ride,
no,
like,
y'all. What
there.
the fuck? Are you kidding me? Had the ride detached? He was like, it's fine. I'm like,
I was chill
everything
the
is
whole
not
time.
fine. He's like, it's cool. I'm like, everything is not cool.
I was chill the whole time.
He's like, oh, it's probably part of the. It's not part of the thing. Half of our ride just separated, y'all. So then the worker comes up to us. And they're like, so there's this thing that happened with the thing, and I'm like, oh, nigga.
They was saying like some kids hit the gate like too hard or something.
Some kids were pushing down the gate, and when you push down the gate too hard, it engages a safety thing. So it detached.
See, that was safety.
That didn't even say it detached. They just said some kids pulled it. They didn't even say that was the reason why it detached.
They did. They was like, because they were talking about the kids that was in line for the next.
They were talking about why it stopped.
Exactly. They was talking about why it detached. Why we stopped and why it detached.
Yo.
So
we were stopped. We were stopped, like, right at the beginning of the ride, like 50 feet into the ride. And they're like, yeah, you're going to be here for a little while until we get the engineer to come and get you out.
Come through.
And I'm like, okay. Walks away. Another worker comes out. Hey, how you doing?
A whole different person, bro.
So yeah, sometimes when the bar, gets pushed down, blah blah blah. I'm like, nigga, get out of my face.
She was so stressed.
He's like, yeah, that causes the ride to, do this kind of thing, and it is gonna be a little while before we get you out of there. But we're calling the engineer. They're on their way. I'm like, okay, this is 2 people now who told me that an engineer is on the way to get us out of the ride, y'all.
Within like 10 minutes.
To get us out of the ride.
It wasn't that long.
Out of the ride. Right? So then, about 10 minutes later, engineer pops up. I'm like, finally, he's gonna get us out of the ride. They told us, hey, when they come out, we'll just lift the thing up. You step out to the left.
It was a smooth brother, bro. Like, he came in, he gave us a little head nod and shit. I was like,
right.
Cool.
He's like, we'll get you out, blah, blah, blah.
We got you. I was like, all right.
When you get out of the ride, step to the left.
Yeah, so you can,
so you can exit out and then come back around. I'm like, all right, cool. No, so the engineer's here, it is what it is. I'm like, okay, cool. He's here. So about 5 more minutes go by, and all of a sudden the ride like jerks forward, like a good foot. And the first thing I did was look at the worker in his eye in his eye. Engineers standing, 2 engineers standing right next to
He
him.
had the
I looked that nigga in his
look.
eye and I was like,
The coldest look, bro. He was so cool.
you're not, you're going to get us out of the ride, right?
He
Because
was
we
the
just went
coolest
forward
dude
another
of all
foot.
time, bro.
We're going to get out of the ride, you
He
guys.
was so cool.
60 seconds later, the ride starts
Yo, it just
moving
goes,
forward.
bro.
And I'm like,
Yo, the ride was so crazy. Like, then we like go up hella high, and then we just like dip, like we go like this. It was crazy. It was crazy.
yo,
That was a dope ride, man. It was a dope ride.
I don't
And it was
remember the
even
ride.
better because it was just like us two on the ride at
I
that
remember
point.
praying to Jesus.
And we were like in front, so we got all of the stuff. Like we got all of the fields. It was great. It was awesome. We came back like reattached to the other cart, and they was like, "All right, cool. Have a nice day." We was like, "All right, cool. Thanks." It was great. It's a good ride, man.
So then we come back, right? And I'm looking all these niggas in their faces like, you motherfuckers.
It was terrifying.
And they look like, hey man, we just kind of see if it'll go. I'm looking at these niggas while I'm upside down, looking at us.
It was great.
I'm like, you bitches, niggas, upside down. Oh my God. There were so many turns. I was like, if this ride disengages.
No, that was good. That was a good ride.
So
I rock
yeah,
with it.
I'm looking at these bitch ass niggas with they bitch ass lights on in this motherfucker.
Man, they rocking every day, man.
Operating like they doing some shit.
That's
They
good stuff.
Just pissing me off by having they lights on.
They got a nice little setup in there, man. That's really
Y'all
nice.
got some motherfucking nerve to be riding.
I rock with it. Hey, yo, if y'all go in there, man, y'all gonna have a ball, man. That's a nice little thing.
Yeah, go to Circus and ride local, and you tell me what you think. You tell me how you're.
It's funny how she
You
keeps
tell
changing the
you
name.
you tell you go to Pollo Loco and see what the fuck these niggas do to you. Okay. So done, motherfuckers.
Oh.
Way to Vegas, y'all. Way to Vegas.
Nah, that's good stuff. She was terrifying.